Tomorrow's Father's Day, so I thought I would do a Father's Day style dinner. What do guys like? Meat. Preferably steak. So I'm going to do marinated ribeyes. It's a teriyaki marinade. I've got them marinating now. I'm going to do roasted corn on the cob that I'll actually do in the oven. I'll sprinkle it with a little bit of garlic powder. Smear it with butter, wrap it in foil, pop it in the oven. To top the steak, I'm going to make tomato confit with caramelized onions and mushrooms. That'll be kind of a topping for the steak. That'll be done in the oven as well. I'm going to do some fried potatoes. Also some asparagus that I'm going to grill. The steaks will be grilled. Once the steaks come off, they'll be tented and let to rest while I grill the asparagus. The asparagus will be grilled with nothing more than just olive oil, salt, and pepper. At any rate, I'm doing the prep now. It's Saturday. I always do my prep on Saturday, so I'd like to show you where I'm at the moment. Here's my steak marinating. As you can see, every few hours I'm going to flip that steak around to get the marinade in it. The marinade consists of 2 tablespoons of soy, 2 tablespoons of water, a tablespoon of sugar, 1½ teaspoons of honey, 1½ Worcestershire, 1 1/4 vinegar, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, an 1/8 teaspoon of ground ginger, and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. That's the marinade. I just shucked some fresh corn. You can see the aluminum foil I'm going to wrap it in. I'm going to smear it with butter and sprinkle it with salt and garlic powder. Now what I've done is I've melted a little butter. You can see my corn. I have got it ready to go on the foil. Turn the ends of the foil up. I've got a couple of tablespoons of melted butter here, and it should be good for a few years. So some butter, a little kosher salt, just a touch of garlic powder, and then I kind of want to coat the whole thing. These will go in the fridge overnight. Oh, if you can't tell, I hate wimpy asparagus. I like baseball bat sized asparagus. Let's see where it's going to break off. That's the woody part. Now you can save that to make stock if you want. And it's totally up to you. I generally toss them because I rarely go to the trouble of making stock. The other thing I like about the baseball bat sized asparagus is you can peel them. And I don't really like those little leaves, you know, these little leaves here. I never did like them. I think that was kind of what turned me off to asparagus when I was a kid. Because I'm not cooking these till tomorrow, which means I have to store them today. I'm going to store them in paper towel, because the one thing that you want to do is keep moisture away from them. If they get wet and you store them wet, the tips will begin to rot. Not a lot of cooking prep I can do today, but there is one thing at least I can do. I can caramelize an onion. There's only one way to caramelize an onion, and that's low and slow. Now that I've got it going with a little salt and pepper, I've just turned the heat down. So now we're going to not continuously but frequently stir this until the onion starts taking color. You can see quite a bit more caramelization there. We're going to take it down just a little bit more and then drain it on paper towels, pack it up for tomorrow. Now the steak sauce that I'm going to make essentially is going to be tomato confit with mushrooms, and you can see I've caramelized onion, the onion that I caramelized yesterday, I've sprinkled in there, salt, pepper, and then fresh basil that I just chopped up. I didn't do a fancy chiffonade or anything like that. I just chopped it up and threw it in there. Now, the secret, salt and pepper, of course, is red wine vinegar. Today's Father's Day dinner. Happy Father's Day, everybody. That was today's dinner. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you make it. And happy Father's Day.